Today we're going to be talking about the VA escape clause. Yes, this is an important part of any contract for a VA purchase that as a buyer you want to be aware of. So what is it? Basically it's one page and it's like that much verbiage, and both the buyer and the seller have to sign it. And it basically says that if the appraisal comes in below the purchase price, the seller cannot force the buyer to buy the home, okay? So that's very important to know in this market. And I run into this with realtors a lot where they're like, well, can we waive the appraisal contingency? And I'm like, there's no point to it. You know, any smart listing agent is going to recognize that with VA you have this escape clause. So even if you waived the appraisal contingency, it's moot because this clause says they can't force you to pay over appraised value. Okay? So what is an appraisal contingency? So it means that basically the house, you buying the house, is contingent upon the appraisal coming in at the purchase price. Okay? If the house doesn't come in at the purchase price, it means that you can negotiate again. If you waive the appraisal contingency, it means that you're saying, doesn't matter what it comes in with, I'll buy it, I'm not gonna negotiate you on price. Okay? And there's a lot of sellers and realtors that would love to have offers with waived appraisal contingencies because they're concerned about their appraisals coming in low. You know, we're probably seeing 50% coming in low across the country right now from where I'm sitting. And this is VA, this is conventional, this is jumbo, this is everything. And it's because the market's moving so rapidly. So it's important to note that with VA, this escape clause, we're not closing a loan without it. So if a realtor's like, oh, well, we'll just waive the contingency and then they don't have to sign that, the answer's no. And the reason is when the appraisal comes in order for my underwriter reviews the appraisal and they issue what's known as the notice of value. And in order to issue that, they need the VA escape clause signed by both parties. So what you don't want to end up in is you don't want to end up in a position where your realtor's waiving your appraisal, we're trying to get the escape clause signed, right? The seller's refusing to sign the escape clause. You've paid for inspections. You've paid for the appraisal. I can't do anything. I can't do anything. I need that signed. Now, it's important to note, because some people are like, well, but I'm okay paying over appraised value. Cool, that's fine. You have the right to pay over appraised values if you want. Okay? No one can force you to. That is the key with VA. You have the option, you have the right, you can spend your money how you see fit, but the seller can't force you to pay more than the property appraises at. Okay? So I just wanted to talk to you guys about that today because it's something that I talk to realtors a lot. It's something that I talk to borrowers a lot. And the key thing is right now, whenever a realtor is talking to you about the contract, and they're saying, oh, well, let's waive this, let's waive that, let's waive this. Make sure you understand what they're waiving and what the potential financial repercussions for you are. Because I'm seeing a lot of waiving and not a lot of explaining. So I hope this video has been helpful. As always, I am licensed in 46 states to do loans. I love VA loans. If you guys haven't realized that by now, I don't know what else I could do. We love VA. We do it all day long. We'd love to help out, provide a competitive quote, because you always need to shop your VA rates and fees 100%. So thank you for watching, and I hope this little tidbit on the VA escape clause has been helpful. Thanks.